So there are a few problems with this program here. We can see it's created a variable, it's used the equal sign to put a value into that variable, and the value it's putting in, well, it's asking a number. It's using the input statement to ask for the user to enter a number. It's then going to transfer whatever they type in into an integer, which is a whole number, and using the equal sign save it into the variable called number. It's then going to print out whatever's in quotation marks, the square is, and answer. Now of course that's not going to work for a variety of reasons. So let's look at line 1. First of all, in the input statement, if you want something to appear as text, you have to put it in quotation marks. It doesn't matter if it's single quotation marks or double quotation marks, but it has to be in quotation marks for the computer to recognize it as text. And just like we've done here on line 2, I'm actually going to put a space in there. Now as soon as we put quotation marks around it, it turned green, and that tells us that the computer recognizes it as text. Here in the print statement it recognizes it as text and then says print answer. The computer doesn't know what answer is. Well, let's see what happens when we run it. It's going to ask for our number. I type in 15 and it's going to crash. And we've got an error message here that tells us here we've got a problem in line 2. This tells us the program we're running. We have a problem in line 2. It says print, shows us line 2, and it says error name answer is not defined. It doesn't understand what you mean by answer is what it's saying here. So we have to be more specific. A couple of ways we could do this. We could say that the square is actually number times number. Let's see if that works. Again, we'll enter a number. This time we'll type in 15 again, and it says the square is 255. The other way we could have done a square is we could have done 2 stars and a 2 to raise it to the power of 2. That would raise it to the power of 4, which would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, or whatever our number is, multiply 4 times. So we want to raise it to the power of 2, or to square it. We could have done that. Let's have a look at that. Run the program. Let's type in a different number, 360,000. That's the problem solved.